as you have seen, I am giving you handwritten notes of BBA and LLB. So like, comment and subscribe my channel so that you can watch my latest videos. In the previous video, I have explained what is bailee, their essential features and duties and responsibility of bailee. And today's we learn about rights of bailee, duties of bailor. The student who are watching my today's video, they must watch my previous video so that they can understand what is bailment, who is bailor and bailee, etc. Don't skip the video because if you skip the video, you cannot understand. So let's start today's lecture. So, rights of bailee. There are 4 rights of the bailee. First is enforcement of bailor's duties. Duties of the bailor are the rights of the bailee. Always remember that. Second is right to deliver goods to one of several joint bailors. Third is right to deliver goods in good faith to bailor without title. Fourth is right of lien. So, first is enforcement of bailor's duties. The duties of the bailor are the rights of the bailee. Always remember that. Duties of bailor are the rights of the bailee and duties of bailee are the rights of the bailor. So, if one has the duty, then other has the right. There are 4 rights here. First is right to claim damages for loss arising from the undisclosed faults in the goods bailed. Second is right to necessary expenses on bailment. Third is right to compensation. Fourth is right to sue a wrongdoer. These points you will understand when I will discuss duties of bailor with you. Second is right to deliver goods to one of several joint bailors. Where goods have been bailed by several joint owners, the bailee has the right to deliver them to or according to the directions of one joint owner without the consent of all, in the absence of any agreement to the contrary. If there is no agreement, then only this can be possible. Third is right to deliver goods in good faith to bailor without title. Bailee has the right to deliver the goods in good faith to the bailor without title, without incurring any liability towards the true owner. Fourth is right of lien. Lien dictionary meaning is that it is a right to keep possession of property belonging to another person until a debt owed by that is discharged. Elements of lien is, first is the bailee must have rendered some service. Second is such labor or skill must be used in accordance with the purpose of the bailment. Third is the bailor or skill must improve the goods bailed. Fourth is lien applies to goods bailed. Next was no lien if there is contrary contract. There are 2 types of lien. First is particular and second is general. Particular is the right to retain only that particular property in respect of which the charge is due. Second was that general lien, the right to retain all the goods of the other party until all the claims of the holder against the party are satisfied. So, now we have completed rights of bailee. Now, we will study next topic of this chapter, that is duties and responsibility of bailor. So, next topic is duties and responsibility of bailor. Duty to disclose faults in goods bailed. Duty to repay necessary expenses in case of gratuitous bailment. Duty to repay any extraordinary expenses in case of non-gratuitous bailment. Duty to indemnify bailee. Duty to receive back the goods. Firstly, I will tell you what is gratuitous and non-gratuitous bailment. So, gratuitous bailment is a bailment made without any consideration for the benefit of the bailor or for the benefit of the bailee, and non-gratuitous bailment is a bailment for reward. In this bailment consideration is given by one party to other. It is for the benefit of both the bailor and the bailee. First is duty to disclose faults in goods bailed. Section 150 of the Indian Contract Act 1872 provides that the bailor is bound to disclose to the bailee faults in the goods bailed of which the bailor is aware and which materially interfere with the use of them or expose the bailee to extraordinary risk, and if he does not make such disclosure, he is responsible for damage arising to the bailee directly from such faults. If the goods are bailed for hire, the bailor is responsible for such damage, whether he was or was not aware of the existence of such faults in the goods bailed. In this, only that fault in the goods is disclosable which fulfills all essentials of section 150. That is, one is which is known to the bailor. Next was that which materially interfere with the use of goods or expose the bailee to the extraordinary risk, and where the bailor makes default to this duty, he is liable to give damages to the bailee. Example of this is A lends his cycle to his friend B with the knowledge that the cycle is without brakes. He makes disclose this fact to his friend. If he does not do so, he would be liable to pay to his friend damages which would arise to him directly from such fault. Second is duty to repay necessary expenses, where by the conditions of the bailment, the goods are to be kept or to be carried or to have work done upon them by the bailor, and the bailee is to receive no remuneration. It is the duty of the bailor to repay all the necessary expenses incurred by the bailee for the purpose of the bailment. Thus, where a horse is bailed without reward for safe custody, it is the duty of the bailor to reimburse the bailee for usual feeding expenses of the horse as well as for the medical expenses if any. Third is duty to repay any extraordinary expenses in case of non-gratuitous bailment, where under the terms of the bailment, the bailee is to receive remuneration for his services. It is the duty of the bailor to bear extraordinary expenses, if any, incurred by the bailee in relation to the thing bailed. In such a bailment, the bailor is not to bear the ordinary or usual expenses. Fourth is duty to indemnify bailee. Here, indemnify means compensate someone for harm or loss. A bailor is also bound to indemnify, it means compensate, the bailee for any loss suffered by the bailee by reason of the fact that the bailor was not entitled to bail the goods because of the defective title. Here is one example that A gives his neighbor's scooter to B for use without the neighbor's permission. The neighbor sues B and receives compensation. A is bound to indemnify B for his losses. Last is duty to receive back the goods. It is the duty of the bailor to receive back the goods when the bailee returns them after the time of bailment has expired or the purpose of bailment has been accomplished. If the bailor refuses to take delivery of the goods when it is offered at the proper time, the bailee can claim compensation for all necessary expenses of and incidental to the safe custody. So here we have completed rights of the bailee and duties and responsibility of bailor. Remaining topic we will discuss in the next video. So if you like this video, then like, comment and subscribe. So see you soon in the next video.